Hello and welcome to St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurgaon. This is online lecture series. I am Rohit Raj from Civil Engineering Department. We are discussing sewage and treatment, which is included in your 6th semester syllabus. This is 6th lecture of the series, and today we are going to discuss different types of plumbing systems in Indian regions. Till now, we have discussed the different type of traps. What are they? Basically, traps are setups which are provided to seal the uh, connection of uh, inner drainage system with the municipal drainage or sewage system or any other place where we are trying to cut off the connection of foul gases or smells from our inner portions or bathrooms, kitchens. Okay, so now what are the advantages of intercepting traps? Foul gases are larger municipal sewers and prevented from entering house and drainage system. Okay, harmful pathogens are also not entered. So we have already seen them. Okay, now let's start with different type of pipes. Okay, in house drainage system, pipes may be of uh, two types. Basically, one is soil pipe, another is waste pipe. Soil pipe that carries human excreta, and waste pipe, a pipe carrying sewage. Okay, sewage that is waste from kitchen or bathrooms. Okay, now third pipe is vent pipe. Okay, it is a pipe installed to provide flow of air or from any drainage system to provide circulation of air in the drainage system. Okay, basically vent pipe is placed for the circulation of air. Okay, and it may be provided to both, that is soil pipe or waste pipe, addition to them. Okay, means it's an additional pipe that is provided for the flow of air. Okay, another is anti-siphonage pipe. It is provided where water seal in trap is through proper ventilation. Okay, means it is provided to preserve water seal. Okay, rainwater pipe, the pipe carrying only rainwater is called rainwater pipe. So these are different pipes in house drainage system. First there is soil pipe, another first is soil pipe. Okay, another is waste pipe. We are aware with soil pipes that carry human excreta. Second is waste pipe, then another vent pipe. This is properly it is named as vent pipe due to its purpose of providing proper ventilation. So from ventilation it's vent. Okay, now it is easy to understand what is vent pipe. Actually it is provided for the flow of air. Okay, now anti-siphonage. Okay, this pipe is provided for the siphoning action, and we already are well aware of what is siphonage actions. Okay, so it is provided to preserve the water seal in the trap through proper ventilation. Okay, now last one is rainwater pipes. These pipes carry only rainwater. Okay, now we'll see different types of pipes on and their sizes. Okay, generally what sizes we prefer for different types of pipe. That is, first one is soil pipe, and its size is approx 100 mm. Okay, you have to keep this in mind. These all sizes are mentioned in mm, that is millimeter. Okay, so soil pipe is of 100 mm. Basically, generally it is of 100 mm. There is no hard and fast rule that it must be of 100 mm size. But generally, we use this standard size in residential buildings. Okay. Second one is waste pipe, that is for 30 to 50. Okay. for horizontal flow, and for vertical flow it is 75. So you are aware with horizontal wastewater pipes and vertical wastewater pipe. That is, suppose we are uh, carrying waste from using wastewater pipes in same vertical aligned, okay, floor. There we use only 30 to 50 size pipe, and when we are carrying waste from different uh, vertical, suppose we are carrying it from second floor, third floor to ground floor, there will be using 75 mm. Now third one is vent pipe. Its whole function is to provide ventilation. Okay, so that is of 50 mm dia. Now another one is rainwater pipe. Okay, so rainwater pipe should be of 75 mm dia, and last one, that is anti-siphonous pipe, which is of 50 mm. Now we'll see in brief different type of sanitary fittings that is used in our house drainage system, that include wash basin. Well aware of basins. Okay. Second one is sinks. Okay, that is installed in our kitchens. Then third one is bathtubs. Then fourth is water closets. Fifth is urinals, and sixth is flushing cisterns. Okay. Now water basins. Okay, these are normally these are basically water arrangements for bathrooms. Okay, here you will see these are basins. We all have this in our houses. Okay, generally. So this is basin. Second one is sinks that are used for washing our utensils and kitchens. Okay, different type of sinks for kitchen is uh, 600 into 400 into 150, or 600 into 450 into 250. These all for kitchens. And for lab, this size may vary from 400 into 250 into 150, or 450 to 300 into 150. So depending upon our requirements, we can choose any one of them. But yes, sinks are also used in labs. You can see in our lab also, in environment lab, there is sinks. Now third one is bathtub. You can see this is bathtub. Okay, so bathtub is plumbing fixture provided in the bathroom for taking bath. Okay, this is water closet. This is our water closet, Indian type. Okay, and this is European type, and this is Anglo-Indian type. Okay, three water closets. We are well aware, we have seen somewhere. Okay, this is basic. Okay, Indian type. Second one is European type. This was Europe type of water closet. It is usually made of proclaim, and it is provided with seat and cover. The pan has flushing rim and spread water flushing rim to spread the flush water. The closet is fitted with P trap or S trap inside. Yes, this type of closet has P or S trap fitted with them, along with them. Here you can see clearly this is S type, S type trap. Okay, or there may be P types also. Anglo-Indian. Okay, now another fitting is urinals. Basically, there are two types of urinals used commonly. There are bowl type and stall type. Okay, you can easily understand this is bowl types urinals, and this is stall type urinals. You might have seen somewhere. Okay, now another system is a flushing system. Okay, this this system is to flush the water closets and urinal. Basically, their purpose is to remove the human excreta, or in case of urinals, they remove the urine by with the flushing effect of water. Okay, so this is also called as flushing cistern. Okay, basically two type of flushing cisterns we have, that is siphonic without wall, siphonic with wall. Okay, now we'll see another type of flushing example of, that is bell type flushing system, which is most common. This is called as bell type flushing system. Okay, till now what we have seen is uh, all about what we have in our residential building. So you must be aware of these things what we are using in our day-to-day life. So this is the most important, or this is the only concern of discussing these. Okay, so you must be aware what you are using in your day-to-day life. After studying this course, you should be aware of at least your household or plumbing systems. Okay, so till now we all are aware with our household drainage system and the fittings used in our residential buildings, that is wash basins, sinks, bathtub, water closets, urinals and flushing systems. Okay, now we'll see system of plumbings for house drainage. Okay, for house drainage there may be uh, four type of plumbing system. Basically there are two, but after providing a ventilation system, these two may be transformed into different tools. So there is four. One is single stack system, then other is one pipe system, then single stack partially ventilated, then two pipe system. Okay, now here you will see all of them. Okay, first one is single stack system. Okay, second one is one pipe system. This is provided everywhere vent pipe is provided. Okay, now third one is single stack partially ventilated. Okay, and last one is two pipe systems. Okay, here you can see single pipe with no ventilation pipe. Okay, here you can see single pipe and along with a ventilation pipe that is here. Okay, this is ventilation pipe. Okay, this is ventilation pipe or vent pipe. Third case, this ventilation pipe is partially vent pipe. Okay, partial vent pipe. And in last case, we have separate pipe systems and we have vent pipes for each pipe system. Okay, now we'll study single stack system. Okay, what is that? Basically, when we provide a single pipe to for our household drainage discharge. Okay, so that is single stack system. Okay, this is poorly ventilated as there is no ventilation pipe. It is simple system and easy to construct. Yes, it is easy to construct because there are only we have to construct a single system. Okay, risk of water seal breaking in the trap is high because induced siphonage action. Okay, water seal can be broken because siphonage action can be there. Okay, and we all know what is siphonage action. Now waste or air of the waste pipe may be forced up due to back pressure. Yes, waste can arise back due to air pressure if there is high air pressure, and as there is no ventilation pipe, so air may throw back waste. That is, the waste may be of water closets or wash basin or sinks. They can throwback. Okay. Now, one pipe system includes a separate vent pipe. Okay, separate vent pipe is provided. What is use of separate vent pipe? Basically, vent pipe is only for the proper ventilation. Okay, it is clear from the study of sketch that in comparison to single track system, okay, this system is costly and difficult to construct. Okay, the system is relatively costlier. Okay, ventilation is provided to cellulose pipe and soil pipe too. Okay, now ventilation is provided to both cellulose pipe and soil pipe. The arrangement of pipe work is difficult. Okay, yes, the arrangement is difficult. We have to provide two pipes. Now, single stack partially ventilated. Okay, what are its main features? Following are the features of the system. Only water closet traps are ventilated. Okay, only water closets are ventilated. Means the pipe carrying human excreta, that is soil, in terms of this course SST will always say human excreta as soil. So where the pipe carrying soil will be having will have a separate ventilation pipe, that is vent pipe. Okay, and others don't have. Okay, that is traps for bath, wash basin or kitchens are not joined with the vent pipe. Okay, this can be economical because we only need to provide with uh, water closets with vent pipes. Okay, but this is not that much efficient as compared to uh, fully ventilated systems. Okay, because this is not like that the smell or ventilation is required for only water closets. Yes, because in households, kitchens or other ways also stinks and they also need proper ventilations. Okay, therefore there should be this should be avoided, but yes, it is economical and most preferred these days because water closet is ventilated. It is required to maintain a water seal of 75 mm or more. For this, water seal should be 75 mm or more. It has a simple arrangement of pipe. Now we have two pipe system. And what are its features? Water closet, bath traps, kitchen traps, and wash basin traps. All are connected with vent pipes. Separate soil pipe and waste pipes are provided. Okay, all of them have separate vent pipes, connection with the vent pipes, and we have separate pipes for soil carrying, means human excreta, and will carry waste from bathrooms and kitchen using other pipe, that is waste pipe. Two vents pipes are provided. There are four stacks in the system. Yes, there will be four systems of pipes. That is one for soil pipe, one for ventilation to soil pipe, another for waste pipe, and another for ventilation to waste pipes. So it is efficient system, but costlier than the other systems. So we have seen all the four. Okay, we are now well aware of all the four systems. That is single stack system, one pipe system, single stack, partially ventilated. What is difference between this and this? That is, there is provision of vent pipe for only water closet. Okay, ventilation is provided for water closet only. And in this, proper ventilation is provided for each. And now this one is for, we have a separate pipe for soil and separate pipe for waste. Okay, from that is kitchens and bathrooms, and this is from water closet. Okay, and we have proper ventilation pipes for both of them. So till now we have seen different types of plumbing systems in our house drainage systems. Okay, So that's it for this lecture. We'll start different unit in our next lecture. Till then, thank you for listening and feel free to ask any doubt. You can text, WhatsApp, and email using this mail ID. This is my contact number. Okay. Feel free to ask anytime. Thank you.